Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If we can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Bickley.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run the option. They'll give it to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Try to run it with the option. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down. Their simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running down.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And there's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The Cardinals looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatched.
Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody would have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On the last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Fires it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Game set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try the option play here. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. But he's set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Finds room at the 30. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back in motion now. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give them a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. On the ground, it's Bickley. And they've got him. Offense success the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness here getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's he's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Now here's the toss play. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they hit positive yards here. They have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching coach.
Toss play to the outside. They stop him right at the 24. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it's a long day.
The Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field. And this is an ugly shank. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's no good. He missed it. But there's a flag down. He could get another try. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the left side with a toss. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This pack is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. They've been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. When you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. In the clear at the 25. It's a nice gain. We move the football up to the 27.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The call is a quarterback sneak. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And that one straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Number, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third down tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Trying to find some room. It's Bickley. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who whipped his way wide open. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that.
Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisville. Attempt coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's clocked for the two-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. and that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he dumps it off to the tight end. On a huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down play for this offense.
Here we go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Toss play to the running back going left. Great swings at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. So a great return following the pick of finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. Now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Running out of time in the pocket. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewing the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Running with purpose. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but it needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half. Maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Bigley. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. First down and 10. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here for a bit, stretching the lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? They'll bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
It's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings or formations, try to find a new way to attack it, because right now, this isn't working.
And Duck's powerful offense is back on the field. They're going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Christine, the spread around the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Makes the grab. It's King. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Here we go.
Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver makes the grab, and now the defense able to bring him down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Not able to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Hit as he gets the pass away. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Rifles this football to the left. There's another interception. Losing track.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now here's the toss play. They bring it down to the 32-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry-up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Those backwards losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pusher and drop back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? They're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting, man. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it's a kneel down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.